Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to have a conversation today on are you willing to invest in yourself and can you see the reason why you should invest in yourself based on the lifestyle you say you want to have for you and yours. And that's the conversation we have today. So if you have any dreams, goals, ambitions that you had as a little child and those still are within you to manifest themselves and you still want to be able to accomplish those dreams and goals, an effort must be taken on your behalf to make it happen. So as we grow up in life, we are given parents who job and responsibility is to love us, to train us, to nourish us, and teach us how to grow up to be young men and women, which doesn't also necessarily happen in that order like it was intended to be. But we make the best of what we have, regardless of the overall situation. So when it comes to understanding why you should invest in yourself, some people can see why, and some people can't. And then when you hear the term investing in yourself, some people don't understand what that term really means. So in this video, I'm gonna do my best to break it down and keep it simple on a practical level on what that means to me when people talk about investing in yourself. So when it comes to investing in yourself, we talk about taking action inside of our lives to accomplish a goal or a task that we say we want to accomplish that's important to us. And so when it comes to that task, that goal, that dream, that ambition, uh, we must take action on it and we must be able to pursue it in a way that's going to allow us to get the results we say we want to have in a pursuit of making it happen. And so, for example, that's why in schools they give us guidance counselors to help guide us on our journey through school to help us to figure out what we want to be when we grow up. When it comes to what type of career we want to have, firefighter, police, uh, plumber, dentist, et cetera, is the reason why we have people put in our lives to help guide us through life's journey to help it make us more clear on how to make it happen. Because you can know all day long that you want to become a doctor, but you got to figure out number one, do you have the mental capacity to even go to medical school and pass the courses and be good at it? You know what I'm saying? So, but you won't know that unless you start on that journey, which started when you was a little child. Because if you was never an A student, and you was never on the dean's list and honor roll and all those different things throughout your whole academic career, the chances of you wanting to be a doctor and being able to successfully wrap your mind around the knowledge and the training to make it happen is going to be slim to none. Because normally the people who become doctors were generally good in school as far as their grades. They weren't no C average student who wanted to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? And the ones who were C average who pursued that, we found out C average just don't cut it. So when it comes to our dreams and our goals and our ambitions in life, we want to be on the path to success by being in the right, headed in the right direction in the first place. So if my goal is to become a firefighter, then I won't be going to police academy because that's not the right path to becoming a firefighter. And so you have to be on the right path to becoming whatever you're trying to become when it comes to the goals you have for your life. And so if you don't have any dreams, goals, or ambitions to be anything in life, then you know what? There's nothing for you to do with your life but to do what you've been doing with it. And so you're fine. And if that existence for you is satisfying, then thumbs up to you. But if you're looking to accomplish your goals and dreams, might be career wise, might be educational wise, might be traveling wise, it might be helping otherwise, it might be different areas that you want to accomplish in your life that's going to take effort, dedication, determination, the right mindset that's going to have to be in place in order to allow you to even pursue that in the first place and stay focused and stay at it until you accomplish that goal. All that takes energy and work. So when we talk about uninvesting in yourself, we're talking about taking the necessary action and steps that's going to allow you to become the man or woman you say you want to become when it came to that career that you say you want to have when you was 18, that you want to be a executive secretary. And so you went down the path of education that led you to be an executive secretary. So that is what I'm talking about when I talk about being willing to invest in yourself, or being able to see why you should invest in yourself to get the type of lifestyle you say you want to have for you and your family. Because I hear people say it all the time. And so it takes action. It takes work. It takes dedication. And the key to it all will be the way your mind is set, the way your mind is configured is going to be the key to success or failure for many of us. A lot of us going to let life beat you up to the point where you're going to just simply give up, and you're going to go do something else. And you're going to have some people who are going to be able to persevere through what life has to bring until they accomplish that desired goal or career dream that they say they had. And so that's why it's so important to be able to see why you should be willing to invest in you to get the type of life you say you want to have. And so the problem is we was born and raised in a society who gave us a narrative that wasn't beneficial to us. And now we're living in a time where the financial landscape has changed drastically to where it'll never go back to how it used to be ever again. And what I mean by that is we got people who coming online right now who have no degrees, no high school education, who make 6, 7, 8 figures worth of income, who have a profitable business for themselves, who saw the opportunity that was given when the internet birthed itself and all these different things started to manifest from having online access. The informational highway has been brought to us via internet service. So it was a time where we used to go to the libraries to do research for different book reports and things of that nature. Now we can simply jump on a computer or laptop or whatever type of device we have that has an internet connection to it and do the research without ever leaving the house. That's the beauty of what the internet has done in society. The internet is a tool that's been used now to generate life-changing incomes for many people all over the world that wasn't capable and possible before the internet hit the scene. So that's the shift that's been made when it comes to our economy. On top of that, the job market will never be the same ever again. There's no such thing as job security. It never was. And right now you get to see it up close and personal that job security was never real. It was just an illusion that we had. And now it's manifested itself to let you know that out of all the jobs that's out here that's looking for people to work, they're struggling to get people to work. Why is that? Because the bottom line is I never couldn't get a job is the reason why I didn't work. The reason I never worked when I was growing up is because I never wanted a job. And that's the reality for millions of people. You got millions and millions of people who just don't want to work. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But there's consequences to that you have to live with. So with all the jobs out here that's hiring and they're struggling to get the right candidates, the qualified candidates to even take the job, it's sad. But that's the reality we in. That's the shift along with all the other things that's been happening in the world that's affecting us that will never go back to how it used to be. Now you got people still investing in colleges, traditional institutions, getting into debt for a degree that won't even pay a job, that won't even give you the job that's going to allow you to get out of debt. You'll go do that with no problem, but you won't invest in yourself when it comes to this online free education that you can get for pennies on the dollar that a traditional institution can never give you, because their agenda was never built on that premise. So if you want to go invest in yourself, you got to ask yourself, do you want to get into financial debt and get a bill to get a degree that won't even pay the bill when it's all said and done? If that's the route you want to go down, if that's the rabbit hole you want to fall through when it's all said and done, because we're at a time now where traditional colleges is a joke, but you still got people going to them millions at a time all over the world because they was fed the narrative. Get you a good education, which includes a college, a great job, the white picket fence, the house, the family, and live happily ever after. That's a joke. It never existed. But that was a narrative that was given to us by some people who want to be able to mislead us in the way they needed us to go. So when it's all said and done, hopefully you can see the value in investing in yourself to get to where you say you want to go in your life. Because if you can't see the reason why you should invest in you, why should someone see the reason why they should invest in you? They go both ways. Now, if you talking about starting a business, that you're looking for clients to come invest in your business, but you're the same person who won't invest in no one else's business, you won't invest in your own education or your own career growth to help you be a all-around awesome entrepreneur / business owner, then why should someone do the same for you if you're not going to be the one that's going to go out there and do the same for yourself? Why? Ask yourself why. And so when it's all said and done, my heart's desire for the businesses that I operate is all about my clients first, having their best interests at heart, giving them the right information they need that they can go implement, carry out, get a result, build on that to have a profitable, sustainable business that's going to allow them to generate life-changing income where they won't have to live hand to mouth, where they won't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? That's frustrating. I know. Because I can be real enough and transparent enough and honest enough to tell you that I'm still living that way because I haven't arrived yet. I haven't got to where I want to be yet. And when I get to where I want to be financially, my message and who I am won't change. It won't, because who I am is real and honest and authentic about my journey. I share about my journey and what I experienced and what I've been through and what I've learned in life since I've been here. I'm 56 years old, remarried, happy, relocated to a smaller place, and looking for finding things to come. But it's going to take my effort to make it happen. I can't sit on the couch eating buns and wondering why my life hasn't manifested in the way I need it to. It won't. Life doesn't work that way. It takes effort and dedication and focus and all these different ingredients that you have to put into the bowl and to mix them up and stir them up and make sure that you do what you need to do to get where you're trying to go. So if your goal is to start a business and you at least know what type of business that is, then you have a couple of ways to pursue that. You can do it on your own and do your due diligence and your research and find out what steps to take and tasks to do to make it happen. Or you can do the shortcut method where you can find someone who's been there and done that, who you can invest in, which is a form of investing in yourself by investing in someone who's been there and done that when it comes to helping you start a business. And so that's what I offer when it comes to my coaching program. I help women who looking to start their own tax preparation business get started from A to Z, take away all the guesswork, which is going to help fast track your success, which is going to help you to save you some time, money, and effort, and some heartache and pain on the learning curve you're going to have to go through by trying to do it by yourself. That's the reason why we invest in other people, because it's designed to help us save ourselves some pain, some heartache, and some failures that we're going to definitely go through just by living life. So if you want to take the shortcut route, investing in someone else who's been there and done that is the way to go. If you want to take the scenic route, then you start the business on your own and you do the necessary steps on how to make it happen. And there's two ways people doing it right now due to the internet. You can go to Google and type in how to start a tax preparation service or any type of phrase to that liking, and you're going to get another page with several different results of different sites that's going to give you information on how to make it happen. and then you go carry out those tasks to make it happen. Or you can get with someone like me who's been there and done it, who can walk you through how to make all this happen within one day based on your overall situation. See, that's the difference between what I can help you do versus what you can do on your own. But ain't nothing wrong with doing it on your own, because that's how I got started 21 years ago, was on my own. I didn't understand the concept of coaching other than from a sports analogy. But when it comes to coaching and consulting type style businesses, they're booming all over right now on the internet. There's somebody out here teaching the same so-called program that I'm teaching, but with their own twist, with their own style, with their own message. My message is different than someone else's message. My experience, my knowledge is different than someone else who might have a similar coaching program. I taught basic income taxes in my office in Chicago for over 15 years, so I can teach somebody how to prepare taxes. A lot of people don't have the type of experience I have, so they can't give you something they don't have. They might offer the service, but 9 out of 10 is outsourced. Even myself, I picked up adding a third-party vendor to my tax preparation course, which is Surgeon the Income Tax School, because as my coaching program grows, I want to give them more options where I'm not trading all my time for money. And that's what happened to me if I try to do all these different things inside my coaching program by myself. So if you understand why you should invest in you, go out there and make it happen. If you understand the value of investing in someone else who's been there and done that, go do your due diligence and research. Find someone you know, like, and trust enough that you believe in, who you can reach out to, talk to, get a feel for. Because that's the process I send my clients through who work with me. Is we initially get on a phone call. From there, we get on a Zoom call. And from there, if they're ready to take action, I normally send them an invoice and we get busy. That's how simple my process is. Because the type of money they invest in my coaching program, they definitely have questions and answers that they need answered first. They not spending $2,000 by sending them a link and they're gonna make a $2,000 payment, and they still got these questions and concerns going on. It don't work that way with this high ticket coaching program that I offer when it comes to starting your own tax preparation business from A to Z, front end to back end, removing all the guesswork and helping you have a profitable, sustainable business within your first season, as long as you take necessary action. The sad part is I got people who paid me money a couple of months ago who I don't even hear from anymore. I can't even get in touch with them. They won't even call me back. And I understand, why would you invest that type of money with someone and you won't even follow through on it? It's mind-boggling, but it happens, because you know why? I've been there and done that too. Ain't nothing under the sun that man hasn't experienced that I haven't probably done already myself. So when it's all said and done, the key to investing in you is designed to help you fast track your success to get a result that you want to get in your life, that if you did all by yourself would take you too much time to make happen. And so that's the value you get from investing in coaching and consulting style programs, because they're designed to teach you something to get you somewhere much quicker, much faster. I'm here to share my insights, all the things I learned by being in this industry for 21 years, 15 as a business owner. You get all that, which is priceless. You can't even afford that. If I had to put a price tag on it, you couldn't afford that. Because I learned that by having a tax preparation business, and I was able to now get that to someone else to help them protect their business. Because all the things I've learned was designed to protect my business for the long term. And that protection is priceless. So if you want to start your tax preparation business and you don't want to do it by yourself, and you might be confident in all your abilities like I was, but you understand that, hey, the fast track to success is investing in myself through coaching. Let me take a look at that. You might have some people that you've been checking out already behind the scenes. If I might be one of them, I give you permission to give me a call so we can have a chat. From there, we follow up with a Zoom call. And from there, by the time I get through with you on a Zoom call, you've made your mind up one way or another if you want to do business with me. And from there, we keep moving. So thank you for allowing me to come on this video and share my thoughts, my experience when it comes to the question of, are you willing to invest in yourself And can you see the reason why you should? I'll see you in my next video.